welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Allison and this is Allie at the helm. Today it is Sunday for me, and part of my Sunday reset is some financial care, and that includes stuffing my envelopes for the week. So that being said, let's do this. We are stuffing a total of $1,040 today, and I am ready. Okay, so here is the money. Like I said, $1,040. So we'll give this a count. We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 500, 550, 600, 620, 40, 60, 80, 700, 720, 40, 60, 80, 800, 820, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 900, 910, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1,000. 1,000, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. So $1,040. Get this set up and we will get stuffing the envelopes for the week. Hope everybody had a good week. And if you haven't checked out what I spent my grocery money on last week, I did make a video showing my husband and I planning our meals for last week and grocery shopping, and then we also received a HelloFresh order. So if you're curious as to where my grocery money goes towards, feel free to check that out, and I will have another one of those videos up later this week. All right, so we are going to actually start with my cash envelopes here in my wallet, because we're gonna see what money I had left over from my wallet categories. All the money left over from these three categories goes into an overage fund, and at the very end of the month, anything left over in these three categories, as well as any unexpected income, will be discussed with my husband, and we will reallocate that towards, typically it's towards sinking funds and debt. So we kind of incentivize ourselves to underspend in these three categories, because these are the only three categories we for sure have control over. And then just cross our fingers that we have unexpected income that we also can use for overage. Okay, so in groceries, we spent everything. Date night, we spent $1 out of date night because we went 88 cents over our grocery budget. And so we just pulled $1 from date night. So in date night, we have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, $49 left over. And like I said, this will go into the overage envelope. And then at the end of March, my husband and I will reallocate this money. So I'll just set that here for right now. And then I did spend my gas money. So my gas money last week and the previous week went towards, so it was like $42 I put into my gas tank. It nearly filled it up. And now I think I'm down to about half a tank. So I'm probably going to spend this week's gas money just topping off my tank, or at least, putting $21 into my tank. So since we have these out, let's go ahead and stuff these. I'm gonna set this money to the side, and then when we get to the overage envelope, I will put that in there. So in groceries, we always have $125, and I do that with 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, and a 5. And I'm going to take this wavy 20. So going into groceries, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 25. $125 for groceries. And this week we are getting a HelloFresh order. I think it might be our last HelloFresh order of the offer that we did. And then I think it's next week, we'll be doing a full meal plan, like full grocery trip. So if you're curious as to how we spend our grocery money when we aren't doing HelloFresh, definitely look out for that video. Next is date night. We put $50 and I do 20, 40, 50 into a date night. And that does cover just going out to eat or going out in general. We didn't go out this week, so. All right, and then gas gets $21. Oops, so 20 and a 1. And like I said, I'll probably put this into my gas tank just to keep it as full as I can with what I have budgeted. So that is it for my wallet categories. So we are gonna go on to mortgage. And this is my bills binder. I got it off of Etsy. If I remember correctly, the seller lived in Japan, I wanna say. For sure overseas. I know overseas for sure, but I feel like they were in Japan. And so when I ordered this, it took a little while to get, but they do have other white and metallic patterns on their Etsy store right now. I don't think I saw the polka dot one right now, but their other ones are also super cute. So in mortgage, we're gonna add $353 today. And if you're new here, my husband and I are 1 month ahead. So everything being stuffed into this binder is for April. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 50. And y'all, I am this close, like that close to getting a cash tray. We will see. Gonna have to use my use my allowance money to pay for that. So I'm looking for something that's not distracting. So maybe a clear tray, but I'm still looking to find the one that I want. So maybe soon this will be slightly different setup. I think I'll still have the tray up here with the bills facing the way that they are now, but at least it might just keep them looking nicer throughout the video. So thank you for your patience while I figure that out. So in mortgage now we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 950, 1,000, 1,050, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. $1,059, right? That's what I said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 50. Yeah, 59. $1,059. So almost fully funded in that for April. Next is City. City is collected every other month. So this is due in April and City is getting 15. And this covers water, sewer, and trash, if you're curious. I did have somebody comment and wonder why I was paying the city, and that is why. So in City, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. $60 in City. Next is electric. We're adding $28, which is a self-explanatory bill. 25, 26, 27, did I say 20? Yeah, 28. 28. And there are a lot of new faces around here, so welcome. So happy to have you here. Our family is growing so fast. So thank you so much for that. It makes my day. So in electric, we have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. $82 in electric. Next we have gas. We're adding $10 to gas. Ugh, see what I mean? So adding $10, so we have $10, $20, $30 in gas, which is for my furnace and my water heater and my gas stove. Home Hero is getting $3. It is a subscription through a local heating and cooling company, and they do tune-ups for your furnace and your air conditioning unit, and they waive their service fee with this membership, which is nice. So Home Hero now has 100, 200, 300, 400. What am I saying? 400, my goodness. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $9. 100, what am I, who knows? $9 at Home Hero. Next is internet. We're adding $14 to Home Hero. Or no, to internet. My goodness, I'm all out over the place with that 100 count. So internet, we're adding $14. So 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 into internet. And now we have 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. $40 in internet. I love stuffing these every week. Breaking up these bills into these smaller amounts per week just seems more digestible. I know that sometimes with money management, it can just be overwhelming when you get your check because it's a larger sum of money, and then you have to keep in mind how much your bills are and everything. And in this way, when I divide it per week, it's just more digestible for me. So it seems less overwhelming, and that's why I like to do a weekly stuffing. So for AMC A-List, we are adding $12 today. And I'm curious how you guys like to budget, if you like to do per week to make it not seem as overwhelming, or if you do bi-weekly or monthly. I'm just curious how everybody likes to budget. But this just seems less overwhelming. And when I'm just pulling $2 for Spotify, it doesn't seem that big of a deal. As for when, like, you know, for cell phone, my cell phone bill is like over $200. So pulling $55 a week seems less overwhelming than having to just like pull $200 out of a large chunk of money. I hope that makes sense. So now in AMC A-List, we have 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. $36 in AMC A-List, which is a membership through AMC Theaters. You get discounts on concessions, and you can see up to 3 movies a week, which is awesome. Next is cell phone. We're adding $55 to cell phone. So 50 and a 5. So now in cell phone, we have 50, 100, 150, 155, 160, 165. 165 in cell phone. Next is gym membership. We're adding $7 today to gym membership. So 5, 6, 7. So now in gym membership, we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. $20 in gym membership. Next is Hulu and Disney Plus. We are adding $5 today. So now in Hulu, Disney Plus, we have 5, 10, 15, 16. $16 in Hulu, Disney Plus. Next, we have Spotify getting $2 today. And now in Spotify, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7 in Spotify. And lastly, in the bills binder, we just switched this last week, is our student loans that we're paying off. It's the only debt besides our house that we have. So we're really trying to attack these and get rid of these. So today we are adding $156 to student loans. And my husband and I make a $300 monthly payment, which was what the payment was before they went into forbearance. And then anything being added in addition to that is for when they are no longer in forbearance, so we can attack the highest interest rate loans first. So I hope that makes sense. All right. So now in student loans, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 555, 56, 57, 58, 59. $1,559, which is crazy because we've only been putting aside 15% of our income towards student loans since the beginning of January. So this is just growing so fast, and I'm going to be so thankful when this is out of here and we can put all of this money towards something else. So that is it for my bills binder. Next, we're going to go on to sinking funds. All right. So in clothing, we are not adding anything, but in clothing, I believe we have, oops, this one always sticks. We have $100 in clothing. Then we have household. We're going to add $12 today. And we are buying some items for our home. We decided to look for like a wrapping paper storage container. We have a couple of rolls of wrapping paper from Christmas and some other wrapping paper, and right now they're just sitting in a corner, and I just would like to get them contained and organized so then they're not getting like frayed on the edges. So household now has 100, 150, 160, 170, 175, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. So we have $180 in household. And I did purchase some items and get under my sink, my kitchen sink organized, and it looks so good. And now I'm tackling our utility closet with all of our tools and light bulbs and all that stuff. And so might pick up some more organizational tools for those, for that area, as well as the wrapping paper thing. Next is self-care. We're adding $25 today. And I did take out money to pay ourselves back for our haircuts. So this is a little smaller now. And now in self-care, we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 315, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we have $319 in self-care. And I thought that my deodorant that I used was on sale last week, but it was like a different deodorant, which was disappointing because I like to at least have one extra one on hand, and I only have one on hand right now. So next is my envelope. I'm not getting anything added to my envelope today. We only stuff our envelopes with our overage, and right now I have 100, 200. This is wrong. Why is this wrong? I'm going to have to look at this because I should have, I think, 306. Oh yeah, this is wrong. I'm going to have to look at this later, but I'm going to leave this blank for now. Budgeting is not perfect. Next is my husband James's envelope. I think his should be right because he did, he purchased some items that he's been wanting. So he now has 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Oh, I know why mine is lower. I paid for some marketing things. So this is right. Let me count this. I just forgot that I took a good chunk out of here. So I have 100, 200, 205, 206. 206. So this is correct. I had to take a good chunk out of there to pay for some marketing things that I did. So I now have 206 left. And that's it for the purple binder. And next we have pink binder. And that we are going to be adding $10 to car insurance. We are working towards our payment in August. We pay 6 months at a time. So for car insurance, we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 280, 290, 300, 301, 302. 302. And we like to have $500 during, like, by the time our payment is due, just to be safe, because we know that rates can fluctuate. So our goal for this is 500. Next is car maintenance. We're not adding anything to car maintenance today, but in car maintenance we have 1,000, 100, 200, 100, 200, 300, 400, 510. 1,510. I did recently get some work done on my car. We like to keep 2,000 in car maintenance. So starting next month, we're probably going to start bumping this back up to 2,000. Next is pet care. It's getting $20 today. And now in pet care, we did just up all of their supplies. We bought food and litter and treats, all of that. So now in pet care, we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, 305, 306. $306 in pet care. Next, we have reduction in force, or RIF, and this is a fund my husband and I contribute towards to supplement when he is on reduction in force during the winter months. He does have a seasonal job, and so we supplement his unemployment income with this fund. And he is currently on reduction in force, so we are pulling from this fund right now for income, supplement income. So today we're adding $50, and he's probably going to be going back to work in April, so soon this fund will be growing instead of fluctuating. And our goal for this is 5,000. We might up this a little bit for this next winter, but for right now, our goal for reduction in force for the beginning of next winter will be 5,000. So right now we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 3,100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 395. $3,395 in reduction in force. Next is Christmas. We're adding $10, and we are so close to funding this, like fully funding this. So we're adding $10 today. Our goal for Christmas is $500, and right now we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. We are $10 away from fully funding this for next Christmas, Christmas 2022, which is insane. We use a good chunk of our tax return money to get us this close to the goal. And my camera just clicked. I'm gonna check it really quick. No, we're still good. I hate when it clicks. It makes me think that it stopped recording. Next we have entertaining. We're gonna add $10 to entertaining, and we did just entertain last night and purchase dinner for everyone. So we're gonna add $10. So now in entertaining, we have 100, 150, 160. $160 in entertaining. We love entertaining. So excited for warmer weather to entertain outside in our huge yard. Next we have gifts. We're adding $8 to gifts. And we did just go to the baby shower yesterday and it was so much fun. It's probably like the most fun baby shower I've ever been to. Just like a lot of really good energy, great vibes, good food. And it's one of my best friends who is expecting. So it was just a really great time. And now in gifts, we have 100, 120, 130, 135, 140, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So we have $145 in gifts. And the next gift that we are needing to purchase is for my sister-in-law's wedding and then for my best friend Amy's birthday. Next is home remodel. We're not adding anything to home remodel yet. And there's nothing in there now. And then we're not adding anything to new car, but it should have 2,415. So 1,000, 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 410, 415. 2,415. And we are not needing a new car anytime soon, but it's good to start this fund to have a little something just in case. Next, we have special events, and we are putting $24 into special events. And so tomorrow is National Pie Day, and having a conversation with my husband, we really want to make pie, and we don't have enough money this week in our grocery budget. And so I've convinced him to use our special events budget to buy ingredients to make pie for Pie Day. So you can agree or disagree, but that's what I decided we're gonna do so that we can participate in that day. So now in special events, we have 100, 200, 300, 320, 340, 360, 370, 375, 380, 381, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $388 in special events. I think we can dip into special events for such a special day, such as Pie Day. So, and it won't even cost that much. So we're gonna use special events for Pie Day. Next is vacation is gonna get this last $15. And this money is currently being saved up as spending money for my husband when he's in California for his sister's wedding in a couple weeks. And then anything that he doesn't spend when he's there will just roll over to the next vacation. So now in vacation, we have 100, 150, 160, 170, 175, 180, 181, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $186 in vacation. And lastly, we have our overage envelope. And that's where this money from last week leftover in date night will go. And I'm not going to count this to know the total. I kind of like leaving it a mystery. And then at the end of the month, my husband and I will count all this up along with any unexpected income, and we will reallocate all of these funds to whatever we want. And most of the time it goes towards our allowances because we don't stuff those with our regular base income. And like clothing, the things that, you know, don't get very much love. And we might put some towards car maintenance since we like to have 2,000 and right now we just spent out of there. So we will see what we end up doing at the end of March. But for now, that is this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, I would love it if you liked and subscribed if you aren't already. And if you have any comments, leave them below. I'm so glad that you stopped by today. And until next time, I hope you have a lovely day and happy budgeting. Bye.